And many of our victorious athletes who won a record number of medals at the Commonwealth Games in Kuala Lumpur are about to be honoured with a parade through Sydney. Our athletes won 198 medals, 80 of those were gold. Details of those stories, National 9 News tonight at 6.
More Australians get their news from Channel 9 than from any other source.
Australia. You're watching Midday with Kerry Ann. Now, would you please welcome your host, Kerry Ann Kennelly.
But at this moment, plenty happening in the heart of Sydney. The Commonwealth Games in Kuala Lumpur, the Australian team surpassed all expectations. A record haul, as you all know, 198 medals? Making them the most successful Games team in history. Our victorious athletes are currently travelling around the country as guests of honour in a series of welcome home parades. They're about to kick off the grand finale in Sydney. Brady's out there. Hi, Brades.
Thanks very much, Kerry Ann. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, they expect... Okay, here we go.
Oh, look, and there goes our gag for the day. That was a deliberate mistake, ladies and gentlemen.
And we've lined the streets down here to thank them, to congratulate them, the medal winners, those who participated, and all those hard hours they put in training behind the scenes that we just don't see. Now, one of the real stars, up-and-coming stars too, of this Kuala Lumpur Games was Matt Shervington. Now, I'm going to try and fight my way through the crowd of girls, the well-endowed Matt Shervington, to find and get a quick interview with him over here. Bear with us, folks.
I know, it's insane. I mean,
Matt?
amazing. Did you anticipate this sort of level of support when you came home?
No, I mean, well, the support I had over there sort of indicated how many people were willing to support me, and it was just amazing, the faxes and letters that I got.
Matt, the support from young women, has that been big?
There's been a little bit, but, you know, I'll accept any support.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, I did read somewhere where you said, or something was mentioned about that pair of shorts. It was a very baggy pair of shorts. Will I go any further, or what?
Yeah, all I can say is all the faxes that said I need a new pair of underwear. It's not true. It wasn't my undies, it was the bodysuit. The design wasn't the best, so...
Well, it impressed a lot of the audience, that's for sure. How soon before you think you'll be able to get to 9.99 and below?
I think it'll come soon. I mean, hopefully before 2000, if that happens, then I'll be right on track, so...
All right, congratulations, well done. Good on you. All right, we're going to make our way up to talk to some more athletes, Kerry Ann. Just make our way through the crowd here. You know, when Melinda Gainsford's knee bone gave way, it actually allowed another knee bone to do very well, and that was Nova Peris' knee bone. Now, we're just going to... I can see her up there, she's just ahead. I think I need an athlete to help me run up here. Poor Jamie, our cameraman here. Bear with us. There she is over there. She's signing autographs. This is just about to get underway, going down the main street. Nova, we're just coming in live for the Midday Show here. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that. No, sorry to interrupt. Nova, what a magnificent transition from hockey to athletics. You're really pleased about that, obviously.
Yeah, very pleased. You know, I've only been running for the last 2 years, so, you know, I'm using the Commonwealth Games as a stepping stone for the Olympics. You know, the Americans and the Europeans weren't there, so... You know, Seville in Spain next year for the World Championship. So, you know, I'm looking at improving every year and still got a long way to go, but...
On your times, when the Americans and the Europeans do enter in Sydney 2000, how do you think you're going?
Well, my time would have put me 8th in the World Championships last year, and, you know, I have no doubt it would have got me a final berth.
You get the finals?
Yeah, I mean, that's a realistic goal to say, you know, Olympic final for the one, or maybe the 200. So, and our 4x100 metre relay, if there's a medal chance, you know, we've got one there, so
good
looking
stuff.
Forward to it.
Well done, Nova. We'll let you get down with signing the autographs. Thanks for that. Okay, we just want to take you over to meet you, one of the older athletes, Kerry Saxby Jr. Now, where is she? Kerry Saxby. Well, there she is, just over here, folks. Kerry Ann, bear with us. We're going to go around. Kerry, sorry to interrupt.
That's all right.
Midday Show. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Kerry,
pleased to meet you.
You've been, I don't mean to insult you by this, you've been around forever to have
I
doing this.
have been. I know I have. I mean, my first year I walked was in 1984. 1983. My first international trip 1984. Now, if I can keep going to 2000, I'll be really happy.
That's the aim for you,
That's
isn't
right.
it? Yeah.
And now that I've got a young Australian girl that's just beating me, well, I'm gonna tack in and try and train to get myself, really fit for 2000.
Well done. Congratulations.
No
I'm
problem.
really proud of you.
Thanks
Good on
for
you.
that.
Thanks for that. Now, look, we're talking about Kerry being around forever and a day. This next lady I want to introduce you to, her name is Heather Turlin. Now, I'm having a bit of difficulty trying to find her. As you can see, the parade's just about to get underway here, Kerry-Ann. So, there she is over there. Heather Turlin is the lady who's 38 years of age, and she has 4 young kiddies, and there she is, Heather's over there. We're just finding our way through the crowd here, and this is just a remarkable story how this woman took out the marathon. And Heather, we just want to, sorry, Midday Show. Oh, I haven't caught you in one of your best positions there, have I? Heather, sorry about that. Oh dear, let's just close that. Tell me a little bit, I just read briefly about your training schedule. For those who haven't heard, can you tell us what was involved in your training schedule for KL?
I was doing my main sessions on the road, so I got my good quality session in on the road, and then my second sessions I was doing on a treadmill, which was actually, had been reported to say it was in my kitchen, but it was in my teenage son's bedroom. And I had a heater on, and I'd get the electric fry pan and the kettle just to get humidity in the room.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So all the electrical appliances going and the treadmill, so you get the heat of Kuala Lumpur.
Well, the heat and the humidity. The other alternative was to go up to Darwin, and I wasn't prepared to leave the family 3 weeks earlier than what I actually had to. So the best I could do to acclimatise was to jump on a treadmill.
And I know that, I don't mean to insult you here, but I mean, you're approaching middle age here, so I mean, Sydney 2000, is it a prospect for you?
I'll certainly be there for Sydney 2000. I had considered retiring, but it wasn't so much because I was feeling old and worn out. It was more the fact that I'd had big headings like Heather Turlin, the oldest ever athlete chosen in a Commonwealth Games. So I've begun to have this perception that I was old. And after winning gold, I've decided that if you're good enough, you're young enough. So I'll be there for Sydney 2000.
Well done. Congratulations, Heather. You're a great inspiration for all of us who are approaching middle age. Kerry-Ann, we're going to leave it here now. The parade is literally getting right underway now. It's a little bit late. We're going to come back to you shortly in the show with some of the swimmers. See you then.
Well done, Brady. Well done. Fantastic, and we'll be catching up, as Brady said, with some of those athletes during the parade, and I hope you picked our deliberate mistake. Welcome back to Midday. As we go to air here on Midday, Australia's victorious Commonwealth Games athletes are being honoured in a welcome home parade through the streets of Sydney. Midday's Brady Halls is covering the parade now. Braid, speak to me.
Okay, fellas, well done. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you very much.
How did things go?
Very exciting, and at the moment we're just sort of soaking up the great Australian fever.
Well done. And what was the atmosphere like over at KL?
It's very good, yeah. There's lots of people there. It's good to have a big crowd.
And Sydney 2000?
Look forward to it.
Yeah, most definitely.
We'll let the parade go on. Well done. Thanks, fellas. Michael Diamond there, Kerry-Ann. On the swimmers, not all the swimmers are coming up here now, but not all the swimmers are here today. Of course, Kieran Perkins couldn't make it, and Susie O'Neill, of course, on a honeymoon, so we'll excuse her for that. One of the great lines out of it was a golden night in the pool, and I suppose you really have to say it was a golden night in the pool. So many gold medals, more than we've ever got before. And here come the swimmers up there now. Of course, these are probably the games athletes that are the ones that give us most of our emotions. I mean, as swimming is what we excel in. Swimming is what we do so well at.
How many cars in the parade today,
There's
Brady?
about 75 cars. Now, this is the biggest parade. They've gone right around the country and culminating in today's big parade here. Now, here we go. Look at these four. Here we go. We'll just try and get a word with these fellas here. Fellas, we're on the Midday Show live. Just if you can tell us, what was the atmosphere like over there?
What was the atmosphere like there or here?
Over there.
Over there, it was really as awesome as this. I mean, there was a pretty big house, packed crowd over there in Kuala Lumpur, and I mean, it was a great feeling here, and it's just as great here.
Give us a show of those medals.
Show of these medals? I've only got 3 here. Michael's got my other one.
Who's got the other?
Michael's got the other one. He forgot to bring his.
Look at Matthew Dunn, Michael Flynn, Daniel Polanski, and Ian Thorpe.
How can you go to a parade and forget your medal?
I'm gonna have to put my foot under the tyre here, I think, to stop these guys.
No, I tried that with a motorcycle last week. It doesn't work.
That's right. Not a good thing. That's very true. All right.
How can you go to a parade and forget your medal?
Did fellas? I just want to quickly. I mean, did you think you'd break a world record? I mean, you knew you'd probably get the gold, but a world record?
Well, that was all in the back of our minds, but we didn't want that added pressure from everybody else, and when we did it, I guess, in a way, it was relief.
I've got to say, it's looking exceptionally well now for the Sydney 2000, isn't it?
Well, you know, the talent in this particular race is endless, and, you know, we could probably have 2 teams that could go close to breaking the world record, so it's exciting.
Well done. Congratulations, fellas.
And by the way, Brady, Daniel Kowalski, who you're just talking to, will be here in the studio with us tomorrow.
That's right, exactly. He will too. Look, I want to try and find Grant Hackett. I'm told he's down here. Can you bear with us?
Oh, absolutely. Go and put your foot under a car. I know, it's a huge parade. It's a beautiful day out there.
It really is. It really is. We've got about 50,000 people lining the streets of Sydney today. This is the biggest parade, but I mean, we've really been blessed with the weather. I mean, it's just been exceptional. The crowd is a little bit thinner around here. It's much bigger up in the other areas. This is a cold part of Sydney. I think I have to move or else the Navy's going to wipe me out.
Go and grab that tambourine.
Okay, we've got some more swimmers coming up after the Navy band.
Well, also tomorrow, live here in the studio, Grant Hackett's joining us, as well as Matthew Dunn, and we mentioned Daniel Kowalski. So, I mean, it was just such a spectacular Commonwealth Games for us.
Okay, we're going to try and get up to Grant Hackett. There he is. Okay, you with me, Kerry Ann?
I'm with you, Brades.
All right, here goes that foot. Grant Hackett, we're on the Midday Show live. Congratulations. What's the atmosphere like here?
It's unbelievable. You know, people keep asking me the question, what's it going to be like in Sydney 2000? And right now, I can't really compare. The response here has been fantastic. And, you know, you're mad if you're an athlete and you're missing this today.
Where are your medals?
My medals, they're at home on the TV. I've been away. I've only had 1 day at home since I've been back, so I've been a bit busy. But, yeah, they're sitting on the telly at home.
Well done. Congratulations. All right, Kerry Ann, there we go. I think I'm going to get wiped out here in a minute. I think I'm going to have to go and clean myself
You're doing
out.
a fabulous job. And as long as his medals are quite happy watching telly at home, we're glad. No, you've done a terrific job, Brade, so we'll be getting back to you in the next hour and a bit.
Yeah, I hope to catch up with you later. You know I'd really like to find, you know that the weightlifter who did the somersaults and did all the cartwheels?
Oh, the audience is going, yeah, obviously a big hit.
Guy. I can't pronounce his name. I think it was Mehmet Yekeks or something. I'm going to go and try and find him.
He probably doesn't know your name either, Brades.
Thanks.
Brades, beautiful cars, great day. You're doing a terrific job, and we'll cross back shortly.
Thanks, Kerry Ann.
Yes, for more of the Commonwealth Games, the coming home parade for our fabulous athletes. More on Midday after this. As Brady, as you probably, because you've all been watching the show, is out on parade. Brades, who have you got with us? Did you find that weightlifter you were looking for?
Oh, sorry, Kerry Ann. It's like bedlam down here. Yeah, I did. He's just coming up here now. Here goes Mehmet now. And he's still excited like he was at the Kuala Lumpur Games. Here he comes now, just in this car here. He's not a big build bloke. He only won the snatch and grab section, 56 kilos. Come down here,
The snatch
Mehmet.
and grab. He's not a shoplifter.
He's coming down here. Hold on, I'm going to go get him.
Go get him, because I'm sure he's being held up by other
here, Mehmet.
worthwhile organisations there.
Mehmet, you're on the Midday Show live. You look more excited than anybody when you won that.
Nearly as excited as the gold medal. This is just awesome. It's unbelievable.
It really brought a tear to a lot of people's eyes when you did that jump. I want you to do it for us now.
No.
We're just watching it there, Brave.
Oh, hold the medals, you do the job. No, put it in your mouth, okay. Here we go.
Oh, yes! What a character.
Well done, mate. Well, he's going to do it one more time.
He wants to do it again. He wants to do it again.
Have a look at that. Well done, mate. Listen, one second. How do you think you'll go in... Oh, my God, he's dropped the medal. He's dropped the medal. Isn't damaged at all.
Well, at least it's not on the TV set.
Can I touch it?
It's only gold plated.
Oh, it's gold plated.
It's good that it's not real gold, because if ever I get stuck for times or money in the future, I wouldn't want to sell it anyway.
That's right, exactly. That's good thinking, I think. Mehmet, by the way, my name's Brady, in case you didn't know. We had a bit of a joke about that earlier.
Oh, no, don't you know.
Mehmet, Sydney 2000, I mean, why do you think it's a big call, isn't it?
Different story altogether. If I come in the top 10, I'll be really happy. It's probably not what the people want to hear, but it's a different ball game. You know, we don't have the support, we don't have the backup that the best Olympians and the what you need to become an Olympic champion. But it's just great to be part of the experience.
Well done. We're so proud of you. Well done, Mehmet. There he goes.
That's fabulous, Braids.
He's a wonderful fella, isn't
Congratulations getting him to do that little flip. That was just worth it. Not once, but twice, live on Midday. He is actually a tiny guy, isn't he? He's much smaller than I thought.
He is. He's only small. 56 kilos, actually, with the snatch. So, I mean, just a remarkable job.
Wonderful. Well done, Braids. We'll try and catch up. As soon as you get something good happening down there, give us a buzz.
Newsbreak, brought to you by National Mutual.
Good afternoon. Thousands of people have honoured our Commonwealth Games athletes with a parade through the city. They won a record 198 medals in Kuala Lumpur, 80 of them gold.
Thousands of Sydney-siders lined city streets to salute our team, which won a record number of medals in Kuala Lumpur.
It was Sydney's turn to take to the streets and thank our Commonwealth Games champions. Thousands of school children among the cheering lunchtime crowd, many mobbing their heroes even before the parade started.
I like Susie O'Neill, but she's not here. I like Matt Sherwood.
It's great to thank everyone and, give something back, I guess.
Hockey star Alison Annan headed the cavalcade of convertibles as it wound through the heart of the city.
Australians to come out and help enjoy our celebrations. They deserve it.
This is awesome, yeah. It's really exciting. I think it's great so many people can come out and support us. It's really wonderful.
It's awesome. It's unbelievable. I can't believe how good it is. It's nearly as good as winning the gold medal, I think.
Marathon gold medalist Heather Turland among the 110 athletes soaking up the warm welcome from even the youngest of supporters.
And while all the athletes received a warm Sydney welcome, there was no doubting who the stars of this show were.
The swim team was swamped by well-wishers, lapping up all the attention Michael Klim, Ian Thorpe, Daniel Kowalski and Matt Dunn.
How could you not get pumped up by one of these parades? It's fantastic.
At the end of the parade, the athletes were greeted by Lord Mayor Frank Sartor, the keys to the city accepted by Ian Thorpe as proud mum Margaret looked on. From the Premier, a special plaque received on the team's behalf by Alison Annan. And our athletes are hoping celebrations will be just as euphoric after the Sydney Olympics. Daniela Ongaro, 10 News.